The words you didn't send me no letter. Don't think I could forgive you.
Men are simple. Sex, sandwich, silence. And you ladies want to make men women, and we are not. And honestly, if I were wrong about the majority of things I say, why would I have so many men coming back day in, day out, supporting, saying, thank you for saying this, bro. Appreciate what you're doing. Somebody needs to say this. I can't say it because if I say it, I'll lose my job. I'll lose this, I'll lose that. And what this really shows me more than anything else, in all honesty, is how little most women know about men. You really don't know men.
Men are the most horrible creatures, honey. They will ruin your life, you mark my words.
Everything is horrible.
Really baffles me when an older man at his dinosaur age ain't looking for nothing serious and think he gonna get cat for free.
Something that we don't talk enough about. We don't talk enough about being in healthy relationships with men, even though we know that by nature, men are different.
Men and women are not the same, and a woman's value is not based on how much money she earns and her success. If she does, it's fantastic. Good for her. But it does not make her sexier to men, especially a man that makes a lot of money. You're using a male metric of success, which, unfortunately, that's great, but it isn't going to make you sexier to the opposite gender. And I would argue, the more money a woman makes, the less attractive she becomes to the very men that she's fighting to get in front of.
Because you're categorized as independent.
What's the number one quality a man looks for in a woman?
I think the ability to connect and have real conversation, to go beneath the surface, I think is the big thing.
Okay. I'm going to add to that.
Okay.
I think men out there generally look for loyalty from their woman.
That's a good one.
Loyalty is the number one quality. Don't open your legs to anybody else.
I think it extends beyond legs. I think it's also the emotional side of it too.
Well, I mean, you have emotional cheating and you have physical cheating.
Yes.
But one leads before the other.
What do you think is first?
It's usually emotional. They start thinking to themselves, oh, you know, I can start getting more attention from this guy, that guy, you know, his boundaries. I'm just going to talk to whoever I want to. And then, well, next thing you know, they're hanging out together late night, but she's still at work. It's just what tends to happen.
Man goes to woman to offer his strength, not to get his strength. Make sense? In my worldview, listen, it's old school, I guess, although it served humanity for a very long time. Man, design, the meat suit design, is to provide and protect. We have a utilitarian meat suit. It's built for strength and speed, right? That's to provide and to protect. So for me, that's an important aspect of the masculine. Boys are just looking for a mom. They want to fuck around, be immature, do their own shit, but have somebody that will be there for them, cook their meals, wash their fucking clothes, and take care of them. Make sense? It's not what a man does. A man goes to offer his strength.
Women like you don't get it. You don't. So you go into society, you go into the world, and you have this
fairy tale.
Yeah, this fairy tale, like this illusion. And it's like, the reality is that as older you get, I don't want you. I want somebody that's young, less baggage, less mouth, less disrespect.
So just shut up and be an object.
It's not about shut up and be an object. And another thing too, you're very rude. Very disrespectful.
I'm not being
You're very rude.
I mean, if I don't agree with
even
something,
with
I'm
the
just...
pedophilia, that's a strong statement. And that has nothing to do with
pedophilia.
It has nothing to do with this show.
No, because Hinge men really have the audacity. So I matched with this guy on Hinge who lives like an hour and a half away. And my hometown and my current town are two different towns. And so he was like, oh, do you...
Okay, pause. 2 nose rings and tattoos. Come on now.
Live there or are you just visiting? I was like, no, I live here. And he was like, okay, great. I live a little ways away, but worth it. Great. Love the energy so far. So then I said, how often do you come over here? And he was like, oh, I never go over there. I like my town better. I said, okay, sir. So how am I supposed to meet you, Mr. Little Ways Away? This man hits me with a shrug emoji and says, well, I guess we'll have to meet halfway or one of us will have to drive the whole way.
Simple. He don't like you. He don't call you. He don't like you. He don't keep his word. He don't like you. He's inconsistent. He has someone else. He only calls you when he wants something. He's using you. He starts random arguments. He's cheating on you. He's not investing in you. You're not worth the investment. Never met his family. You're not the one. Been with your guy 5+ years. No ring. No marriage. He's still searching. You're a placeholder. Men are not complicated. They're very easy to know. Men don't talk with their words. They talk with their actions.
So the question now is, do you unmatch or do you just let him sit in the discomfort of his complete lack of effort?
Okay, like I cannot date men who don't add to my life because my whole life I've been taught that men are supposed to make your life easier. I literally have been taught that if you have a boyfriend and you're paying bills, you don't have a boyfriend. If you have a boyfriend and you're struggling, you don't have a boyfriend. If you have a boyfriend and you're carrying heavy things in his presence, you don't have a boyfriend. If you have a boyfriend and you're not feeling taken care of, you don't have a boyfriend. Like, we can take care of ourselves at a certain level. Like, why do we even need a man? Like, if he's not adding, he's subtracting.
Many women may struggle to fully comprehend men, which can result in difficulties maintaining a relationship. Men often seek tranquility and loyalty from their partners, but women who emphasize independence may eventually realize their need for a man when it is too late. Women do benefit from the presence of men in their lives. If women are unable to provide what men seek, such as healthy lifestyles, femininity, and cooperation, they may face significant repercussions as they age, having spent their early years focused on fun and games instead of taking dating seriously. To better understand a man's feelings and intentions in a relationship, it's more effective to observe his actions rather than relying solely on his words. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, subscribe, and like for continuous content.